remote control, those things we cannot, we just ask for Chris.
I realized I never on camera lah. Help me to plug. Please plug out that one, the wire, and then plug that one in. So that one is plug, and then plug that one in.
So Chris is the man behind the two women.
Then turn that one on. There's a behind the rope mic.
这边。
turn. 有没有 red color？
本来就已经有 red color 了。
Okay, thank you. Testing. Okay, while waiting for more people to come in now. Hello. Hello, testing.
Can anyone hear us? If you can hear us, can you give us a like?
A like, a heart also can.
Yeah. How do we know? Where do you buy the grapes? Very sweet.
Nice.
You like grapes?
I like this one. So okay, so I will do what now? Watch us. So can got sound.
How do you see?
Haven't started yet.
How do you see it? That I should on my online iPads, right?
So that you can.
But I need your Wi-Fi.
At this moment, you ask me this one. We are on live.
What am I doing?
You don't.
Push it.
We haven't started.
Hey, and
One more minute.
how did we end up with this session today?
Haven't started.
They went.
While waiting the rest to come in.
Maybe we should set our own.
What we are doing now. And not about our own thing, but I think is to send a message out to get people to aware more about their talent, what they are good at,
Yeah,
and then from there find a best job for them.
we were just having conversation like 2 weeks ago, right, over coffee.
Yes. One Saturday, I remember.
Yeah, right after I mean, once we can meet, we actually met up at Starbucks and then we talked about the things that we are working on.
So then suddenly we chit-chat, then after that.
How about doing something together to help those people who are in need?
Because we know that at this period of time, right, a lot of people might find difficulty in finding job.
Yeah.
Right? And then also some even transit, right, from old job to a new job.
Okay, so my concern is those people who are retrenched. Those people who are already nicely in their job already, but then because of the situation now, they are forced to leave the job. So they are actually forced to leave their comfort zone, and then because these people, they have been like doing the same old thing day in day out. Then suddenly they have to find something. First they have to handle their rejection. Why me? Why am I retrenched? Second, they have to find like what's in it for me. Like what is it that I want to embark on? Following this. So my sympathy is with this group of people, and from all the videos that I've done, right, I wanted to help this group. Yeah.
Very good. Then I know you're also doing leadership. So let me introduce. We haven't introduced. Then we jump in. The intention. So today is Power Up Career.
Yes.
Right. So Power Up Career, and next to me is Xiu Xiu. leadership coach.
And M is a co-founder of QuestLife.
Both also can, but it's QuestLife.
But why QuestLife?
Why QuestLife? Because I believe life is about going out and doing something, and not just only learning, study. So you need to do something. So after you learn already, you need to apply. So apply not in just for the sake of applying, but really to help and impact the society. That's why if those who actually install QuestLife already, right, you will realize, or you all haven't realized, that there's one part that you can click and then it's actually a world map. Although we are doing games, people thought we are doing games, but we are actually not. We are doing gamification. So gamification is really about applying to sort of real life. Right? So that's why the world, I don't want to be a really game virtual world, but really it's our real world. How can we learn what we have learned, and then how we can actually apply to the real world? So that's QuestLife. That's why I call it QuestLife.
So you are an educationalist, right? Educator. So how do you like transit from educator to design this QuestLife?
Maybe it's because in my education journey since I think that over 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago.
Reviewing your age.
That's okay. So I realized, I'm quite surprised. I mean, I can be educated back then. Yeah, so for I think most of my friends, for those who really know me, I'm very introverted person, right? Right now I'm still right? So we are very stretched.
We are we are introverts lah.
We are actually introvert, and thank you for supporting us. Supporting us on this one, right? So we are, So for me, I'm introvert. Then after that, how I come up to the transit to do all this QuestLife, right? So in the journey, I realized there's something maybe I want to do to help those, to tell people that learning can be fun. Because I realized some of the students feel that it's very dreadful to learn. So I'm like, for me, I enjoy learning. So I start to dig further on, like why then? Then I realized maybe I would like to play game. So how about combining these two? So then end up doing QuestLife. So that is education part. Then after that, I realized after they learn, they need to apply. So we actually come out like a talent sourcing app.
So, I mean, M and I actually shared similar traits in our character. We are both introverts. I consider myself severely introvert. Even though no one actually quite believe because I believe a lot of videos. But the reason why I actually came out to do videos, in fact, I'm a very private person. So I think M, you're also very private, right?
Super.
But because there is a message that we want to send out to this world.
This one last night we actually talked about it. This you have to say.
I have to say.
You have to say it. Come on.
So being introvert is
our
we are very comfortable being introverts, and we don't like spotlight on us. We don't really like to share our private life lah. But because we have a message, we want to actually help people. We want to transform lives. So we have to grow out of our comfort zone to reach out to those people that we really want to help. Because of this, we wanted to think less of ourselves, think less of the issues that we are facing, and think more of the people that we want to reach out to. Think more of how we want to reach out to these people and how we want to help them. And so that's why we are doing this.
Alright. Wait, let me introduce you also. So you're a leadership coach. So I know Xiu in some time already.
6 years ago. 6 years ago, you know why? Because you helped me design this cover 6 years ago in this room. Chris and I were taking photos, and you are the photographer.
Correct.
So
let them see. Close up.
So why we wrote this book was really because she started writing her book. Now my turn to show your book. Em I wrote this book, and then we just modeled after her because we wanted to be an author. And we initially, Chris and I initially had a limiting belief. We said that, oh, it's so difficult to be a model. But because I know Ep at that time, and then you encouraged us to embark on an authorship journey. So then it gave us a boost of confidence that we can do it also. Thank you so much.
So I guess everyone just need a confident boost.
Yes.
And probably today is what we are doing.
Okay.
Wait, I know you're also doing some leadership video. So it's called Leadership 101.
Yeah.
So every week.
Yes.
Wow, for about 1 year already.
1 year plus.
1 year plus. And then last week you are doing 73 episodes.
Wow, you've been following my videos.
Yeah, I watch one. So sometimes we don't know lah. You are impacting some people's life also. Maybe the person who's silently watching.
Thank you. I started doing videos with just one person in mind. So if I think that if there's one person that needs to hear the message, then I should continue doing. I have never thought that I will continue doing it until like 73 episodes. Actually, seriously, this is what happened. Yeah, at the time I want to be a good leader, and my limiting belief is because I have this fear of public speaking. So so my thinking then was quite weird also, like because I cannot speak very well, because I'm very scared of public speaking, that's why I cannot be a leader. So that was my logic. Then until one day I got very frustrated with myself. I said that, hey, enough is enough lah. Why is this stopping you from doing another thing? So then on the spot I actually switched on my video and did my first video. And at the time I was like in tears because I actually had my breakthrough, and by doing it, by stepping out of my comfort zone, I actually had a breakthrough. And at the time, my thinking was that, breakthrough doesn't have to be something that is so big, right? It is just taking a step forward.
Right.
Yeah. So, and this is something that we also wanted to share today, is that the transformation that you are seeking, right, or any one of us is seeking, right, need not be something that is so big that is entirely out of reach. It is something that is in our immediate zone, and we just have to take one step at a time.
Really step by step. So for gamification games, it's the same idea. Oh, thank you. No message. Okay. So it's really like level 1, level 2, level 3. Yeah, so step by step, level by level. Yeah, so stretching yourself, and don't need to stretch really from like stretch. So slowly stretch, you feel that you are more comfortable.
Yes.
Most important, must well enjoy the process.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what we learn.
If not, then once we reach our target, then we feel, reach already, then what's next? And then I have spent like 1 or 2 years working towards my target, but in the process I have wasted so much of my energy doing things I don't like, and it's not the outcome that we want to work towards, right?
So today we are quite informal, not formal one. So have fun. That's why we have. Maybe you can see. Let's show this.
Power berries.
Power berries, good for us. Need to stay healthy. So very nice. So have some berries. Very nice. I like blueberries. Okay, so today we are talking more about characters, and also how these characters have different leadership inclination, and through as a leader, how you can communicate better.
Yes. So we're starting with character first, right? Our innate talent. Yeah.
So the first character is actually it's me lah. Yeah, the first character is me and Siu one, which is.
Yeah, so and design this, so very cute, right? I never see myself this way. But you just make it very, very interesting to like relate to.
Okay, so let's talk about Archer first.
Yeah. So what is the characteristics of Archer according to QuestLife?
So for those who already done or get to know QuestLife characters, so Archer can be your characters, if not it can be your talented power. So for me is my power. So not really the character itself. That's why sometimes maybe you can see, oh, this one's so pretty. But I think, okay lah, still
Pretty
nice.
too.
Pretty hidden. Pretty is hidden. My talent is sort of hidden. Yeah, then I realized, oh, my power is hidden. Then how? What should I do? What is the strategy? Okay, so some of the archer talent, right, is actually, there are some, so there are some traits, important common traits for archer is, I think the first one Xu mentioned to me is creativity.
Yeah,
and imaginative.
Who will come up with this design? I mean, it really stood out in the bookstore. I mean, when I see it, I'm actually attracted to it. So the creativity streak in you really stood out when I first met you, like a few years ago, 6 years ago.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then you create books, you can draw so well, you create playing cards, and then
This one not by me, by my student. I think
your student drew this, then that means you're better than him.
Okay lah. But you last night you tell me something. Later we share to the audience.
Last night, what did I say?
I need to find someone that is.
Oh,
Maybe later.
later. Yeah. So your one of your talent is creativity. That's definitely your talent, right? And then
I guess so. Because I mean a lot of people feedback to me. Even my students say, wow, your ideas creative ideas so many. Yeah, so you see endless. I even joke that. So I realized yeah, that's what people keep telling me also. Then it's like, okay. So I start to aware also. After I found out my power is archer, then it's like information for me.
so besides creativity, right? What's your talented power?
What are other traits?
What are other traits
for archer? Okay, there's a lot. The first one, other than creativity, innovative, cautious, prefer teamwork, delegate, branding, you can tell me all this now. And one of that is very interesting, which I'm doing right now. A challenge for me is doing some art and science fiction. Science fiction. So I'm writing a novel now. I'm writing more about fantasy and science fiction together.
Wow, so chill, right? I mean, when you first told me about your novel, right? That was like, wow. I mean, how do you get all these ideas? I mean, it must be your creativity, right? Then how do you get all these ideas of like
I guess
so abstract?
Maybe I like to think a lot. I like to imagine a lot, and maybe it's all my dots I connect together So last time I teach character design, so I put whatever I learn into what I'm doing now. So character design, arts, all this, and actually I like science fiction part, alien. I always believe there's alien somewhere out there. I like to imagine all this. So that's why maybe come up with all this.
Yeah, so all these things to me are very abstract, scientific, arts, right? And then you must have this vision in your mind, to really like articulate or communicate to the other person. So
another important one, just now you bring up, is the unique vision for archer. So for those who having archer as a character or talented power, one of your very powerful one, which I get a lot comment or feedback on this one also, is the unique ideas, unique vision, unique perspective, unique approach of saying something. It might be the thing, but how you actually see it is very unique. Actually, people or my student actually told me that how you actually look at one thing, how you actually convey one thing, right, can be so unique and from a different perspective that people never thought of.
Yeah, you keep saying unique this, unique that. And I remember that you say that not unique you won't do one.
How
There's light in house.
Unique got light already. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, so you said before that if it's not unique, you won't do. Then
Oh
how?
yeah, you
Wow.
still remember it.
Oh. Yeah.
Really. If not unique, I won't do. Because there's already people doing very well. Why do the same old thing? No. Yeah, so you should be doing something unique, especially in this era.
Then how do you communicate that such uniqueness and abstract ideas, right, to your customer, to your students, or to anyone else that you would like to recruit?
This is the main thing.
Yeah, correct.
And lantern for me also last night, right?
Yeah, last time we were chatting.
So I realized, Shushu did mention to me when I talk about QuestLife a bit, want to know more. Then quite a number of people, when I talk about QuestLife to them, they're like, what is this? So, yeah, that's right. So was like, they sometimes they don't understand what we are doing. Then I realized it can't be, because as an archer, archer is good in telling something, because because you have a unique vision, it will actually come together with a way that you are able to convey something. So that can't be. So I'm thinking, I know what's the reason behind it.
Inconvenient to share, no? Yeah, talking to Facebook Live.
I'm okay one.
Okay, okay, then.
I don't know who is watching. Eric, I think.
Eric is watching.
Yeah, Eric is watching. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you,
For
Eric.
supporting us. Here got 4 people, don't know who lah. I cannot scroll lah. So thank you for those. Give you a balloon. Okay, so it's alright. I'm willing to share. Yeah, that's why we are doing all this live lah. Yeah, so I realized that there are okay. So I was thinking, why like that? Because as archer, archer need to be hitting the target one. You see, even I put here, here.
Huh? You're really very target oriented.
Very detailed person, you can see. Archer is also quite detailed person. So like target, archer, you need to be clear, then you can shoot the arrow and then hit the target, right?
Yeah.
So you need to be clear. So I realized for QuestLife, we are still exploring along this journey. So we are not rushed into doing something because, like I said, we want something unique.
But
so I won't rush into
I really want you to rush it out.
Yeah, this year come already.
The 1 minute you waste, there are people that is waiting for your product to go into the market.
Yes. So I realized that this year, very clear already, super clear.
Yeah, make it clear.
Yeah, then the MJ, I think some of you all know, right? So I think it's also leading me, right? Leading me to understand what QuestLife is all about, and we are very clear now in our direction. So then, as an archer, I realized you need to, in order to convey a very unique perspective, right, to tell your audience or your student, I realized you need to digest. So I realized for me, every time I teach, I will learn everything. I will learn a lot in different areas, then I digest the whole thing, and then after that, I convey in a simple word. That's what a lot of students tell me, wow, you are able to tell us very simple and not very flowery and then blah blah, then meeting here and there. They say, you are very clear and just use a few words, you can explain something very abstract. So, I didn't know. So I
talents. Yeah.
So okay. So that's good. Then for QuestLife, because we are still exploring, that's why still not clear in our target, but now very clear already. Fog go away already. Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Maybe cautious. Just now I mentioned about cautious, right? So the way how I sometimes help, like people help me to do things lah, right? I will realize I will cautious and ensure that, making sure that they are on the same vision.
And how does that make you like better or worse in the way you want to scale up your business or your entrepreneurship journey?
I guess it's to find people that see the same vision. I think that is the very, because my one is unique vision, so they must really see the same thing and align the same vision. If not, then probably not in the same. Yeah.
Because you have a very unique vision, you need very clear vision. You have very clear idea about what you want to do, right?
Yeah, very clear.
And this is so abstract to many of us. I mean, I have been asking you questions. What is QuestLife? I keep chunking down. And then as would you have like instances whereby you have problems communicating your ideas to somebody, and because that somebody cannot achieve what you have in mind, how do you manage this kind of situation?
I think it happened before. So I realized, I mean, for me, I don't like to micromanage for me because I feel like I'm a bit naggy if I micromanage. So I don't want that.
Is in one of your characteristics.
Yeah, by right is. So I would want to delegate the whole thing. I don't want to micromanage. But I cautious part. I start to cautious that okay. Also, tends to worry. Will the person able to finish or deliver the unique vision or line? So I always tends to have some backup plan in case. That's why I end up very tired for myself. Because I need to ensure, okay, if something not doing good, I need to quickly plan B come up. So that's the cautious part, which I don't want to affect the other person. So for me, I end up more tiring now.
Yeah.
So then I realized I need to find people that is better than you.
That was what we discovered yesterday,
for,
right?
Yeah. So for the student, I feel he's better. That's why I get him.
I think I know the person who told this. I know him. I know him.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I've seen him in this house before.
Yeah. Okay, so anything you all want to ask about Archer? Okay, no, then we move on to Paladin. Come,
Paladin, my turn.
Yeah, so Xiu Xiu actually has a character and power in Paladin.
Can you tell me what Paladin means?
Okay, Paladin, you can see Paladin in game is a knight. So it's actually knight protecting their village or town. So they actually give a sense of the villagers will tend to feel safe because got this knight protecting. Yeah. So they protect the village one. They stand on guard, anything. Yeah. So like give people hope you are around, then the chaos will end up become in order.
Wow.
Because they are panic but they see you, they like wow.
I never see it myself this way leh. Do I give you this kind of vibe?
Yeah. Every time you come in, you're so happy, optimistic. Then you always smile. For me, I don't smile.
You smile inside, you don't smile.
I shine. So I always see, Xiu Xiu, I always smile, very bright. So that is the positive.
Thanks for telling me that.
So every time I see you, I feel that way. And that is actually Paladin. Give people hope.
So next time I should call myself Xiu Xiu Paladin.
Yeah. That's a very powerful, very powerful.
Paladin is a male name or male name or a female name? Or unisex?
Or unisex one.
Okay, or unisex, right.
Or unisex one. Like answer also unisex. So if we play a game, that means you are on the front line, sort of. Then at the back, help you to. Yeah.
Then you better eat more berries and shoot better.
Okay.
More accurately.
Okay, so for Paladin, I think there's more interesting traits about Paladin. So like selfless, giving. But I see you. Of course, I saw that in you If not, you wouldn't do all this coaching, right? I think you know Eric. Hey Eric, are you still
there?
No, okay, it's okay. So I think So I think you selfless giving also helpful, right?
Thank you.
Then motivated, and you are always happy, like say optimistic, friendly. sociable.
Sociable.
I wish I can be like Xiu sometimes because I come in like 一阵风就嗖 then just sit there. Yeah,
and I wish I can be as creative as you. But I think yesterday you told me, right? Each one of us have different elements in different power in ourselves, right? In the system that we've built, right? The QuestLife system. So it's just a matter of like how we bring out different power within us at different occasions now. Yeah.
And another one is I think protection, security.
Oh.
Right. Then what else? Warm. How about habitual?
Habitual. Oh, that is big for me.
Habitual in the way you work and live.
Yeah. I mean, once I got married, we began to stay in the house and like stay there for 17 years, and we never thought about shifting. But I think one big thing that immediately comes to mind is that I believe in creating habits to support the kind of the life that I want to live, the dreams that I want to pursue. And for instance, like every day, right?
Have you today?
Every day I can actually eat from the same store for many years.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's not just for one job. I mean, because there's a canteen in my workplace, right? So I can eat from that canteen. And if I have 2 canteens in my workplace now, but I always eat from that canteen and eat the same food. Then in my previous job, I also eat from the same store one because I wanted to like reduce my decision fatigue, because I want to spend my time focusing on other things that is important to me. So eating is apparently not as important as yeah.
I see. So that's why you choose habitual way of working. That means to in some part of your work career life.
Because in my work, right, there's different uncertainties, like a lot of back-to-back meetings and a lot of uncertainties. So at least I want to have some certainties in my life. Like I must have a routine on how I do certain things at certain timing and what I do at certain timings. Yeah.
Interesting. And a good strategy also. Yeah, I can use that strategy. So reduce the fatigue in some of the decision making.
Yeah, I don't even make decision.
This one very good for those who are Paladin. Yeah, and then you also can aware. Do you have also a little bit of habitual in the way how you work and live?
Yeah, I tend to stick to certain brands. Yeah, once I like a brand, I'll just stick until the brand is out of stock. Yeah, but that is also a down. I mean, that is also can be a flaw, because I don't because once I'm settled with something, I don't go for anything that is even better. So things will change now and then, but I just go for whatever that I'm used to or comfortable with. So maybe there will be an improved version, like I mean, for instance, iPhone. I've been using iPhone for the last 10 years already. So even though there are maybe better product, but I still stick to my iPhone. Yeah.
I guess can also put into some of the. I think you put this habitual in a good area, like for example doing your leadership video. You are in the way habitual can also be like very perseverance.
Yes.
You are committed, determined. So all these are good strategies. Like you like 1 year plus not easy doing the same thing and keeping that promise. So Paladin, very important to keep that promise. Always protect your religion like one day
I don't feel like it.
Never wake up and sleep. I want to sleep. Don't call me. Not always come and then okay, I will stand there and protect. So that's Paladin.
But I've never thought of me as a habits is important.
Just watch our because I saw so watch our Facebook.
Hong Chu. Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Okay, what else?
I have not quite think of habits and commitment on my part, even though you mentioned that I've done.
Have lah.
But I think what stands out for me is more like nurturing.
Yeah. As a Paladin, you also bring out that.
Also, as it's part of the characteristics of a Paladin.
Yes, because you actually, this is very powerful. Look and bring out the best in people. Because the best one is you look and bring out the best in people. So
Yeah.
you are able to look at someone and then bring the best out of the person.
And I also want to be known to as a strength, key strength. This is something that I strongly believe in. I mean, at this time of the year, right, it's appraisal cycle. And I think for many supervisors, we are asked to give feedback to those people who report to us. But some supervisors, or at least the people that I know, right, they use it as a time to give negative feedback. I mean, feedback can be positive and negative, right? I mean, but to me, what is important is the intention. Like, what is the intention of giving that feedback to the person? So the intention must be to help to build up that person. You don't like once in a year, right, do appraisal and then you say, oh, your work is super lousy. Because that kind of work, right, I mean, that kind of feedback should be given at the time when the work is completed and do not wait until the end of the appraisal cycle to say it. Yeah, and the feedback should be targeting at the work and not at the person.
Correct. Agree.
Yeah. So at the workplace, right, we have been taught to use the sandwich style. I think I shared with you before.
Yeah, you should share.
We are taught to give this, use this sandwich style approach to give feedback. So first, start off with positive feedback, something good to say about a person, then a negative feedback, and then close off the conversation with a negative feedback. So when I learned this from books and from people, my seniors, right, then I was thinking like, I will have difficulties executing this, because to me it's like, okay, the first time you execute it, right, it is a model. Then the next time, right, you do it again, right, people get used to your way of giving feedback. Like, imagine you talk to somebody and say, oh, I'm going to give you, they get very close, like very used to this kind of format. Like, if I say, oh, you are a very hardworking officer, that is a positive feedback, right? Then the actual message that I want to sneak in is, you take too long to finish your work, right? Yeah, and then after that, follow up a positive feedback that we can work together, for the next appraisal year. So then to a person who is sitting in front of me, waiting for me to give feedback, right? It is always like waiting, what is the negative feedback that you want to tell me? And I think it is very, very fake. To me, authenticity is very important, and if you want to actually relay the feedback to the person, you just tell the person on the spot. You don't wait for a appraisal cycle, because by then the person cannot correct anything.
Cannot improve.
Yes.
It'll be too late.
Yeah. So yeah, why did it come to that?
Because your power, you are able to find the best in people and bring them out.
Yeah, I mean, when you lead a team, right, you want to make sure that the people that we lead are better than before they meet you, so that they can help you carry the work well and to bring it to a higher level. You don't want to bring them down. So that is my personal belief.
So as a leader for Paladin, what you can do is bring out the best for your people.
That's my talented power, right?
Ta-da! Yeah, so that's her one. My one is
Creativity. Yes.
unique vision.
Unique vision, and which is very important.
So I need to find people that really align to the unique vision. That's it. Oh yeah. Yes. Chris smiles so happily over there.
So this is about us today, right? But we also want to
we want to know the characters and the leadership. So now for Paladin, they know what is the leadership, how they can bring out the leadership. So for Archer also, yeah, so that they can power up their career. But I like how you mentioned why everyone should be a leader. I think that is what.
Why not?
Yeah, that's aligned to me also. Yeah.
Oh, can I say what I want to say? Sure, but it's a burning question. I mean, burning statement.
Sure.
Because I think that everyone is a leader, and in order for us to be a leader, we have to do.
Thank you.
Oh my god! I really cannot see. It's not that I want to acknowledge that I cannot see them. I'm
Hello,
short-sighted.
Shu and Em.
Hello. Yeah. So what I want to say is that everyone can be a leader, and in order to be a good leader, or in order to be a leader, right, you have to start with ourselves. You cannot lead someone else without leading ourselves.
Very good. So you first you actually bring out yourself first?
Yes.
Or you feel that bringing out in others will bring out yourself
Yes.
eventually also,
Correct.
right?
Yes, correct.
It's a two-way.
It's a two-way traffic thing.
Yeah. So I feel that also.
There's another thing I want to say. I think, should I leave it for another session?
No, whatever
Say
you want to
now.
say in Paladin, because the next one we will move on to the other two characters. So what you want to say?
I want to say that in my area, we always talk about managing people, right? Oh, it's like, oh, I have a very difficult staff that I want to manage, and we always want to tackle or manage a person. So I think what I want to propose is that instead of thinking about managing that person, manage ourselves. Because once we can manage ourselves and we grow to be bigger than the problem itself, then the whole situation is different. Because we cannot control the other person, but we can control ourselves. So that's what I want to say.
Totally agree. Totally agree. Give us a power berry. Come on.
If you like what we share today, give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, give us some grapes and berries.
Yeah. So what's happening next, huh?
Okay, I think about 1 hour, very good. We
1
spent-
hour already?
Yeah, 11.
No, half an hour.
So we still got a lot of time. And why with this one? This one we're gonna eat small pear. No lah.
You and your creativity.
Yeah. So this one is we're gonna choose 2 characters to.
Hey, this one is
Share.
real or what?
No, real.
Real ah?
No lah. We have pear and berries. Right, creative, right? You see, creative. Come.
So what is this for?
To choose 2 new characters that we're going to share in the next session of our Power Up career.
Are they inside? Are they inside? No more already. Are we going to talk about them again? Are we going to talk about them? Are they inside?
They are inside. But if they are inside, we can do it again. Let the universe decide.
Okay.
Come.
I choose?
Yeah, you choose. Cannot see. Cannot see. Wow.
Paladin!
I think there's more you want to say. Just now I realized that you need to say something. I think 30 minutes is not enough. Right? Generally, can you give a thumbs up? 30 minutes not enough. I think not enough. Just now you have more things to say. Right? I realize you got more things to say.
Really?
Yeah, you just you're still thinking, but then I realize you got something you want to say. That's why you pick the show them we are not
We
lying.
did K-Long.
Yeah. Still not.
So, what is the chances like? What is the possibility of me selecting?
1 out of about 20.
Wow.
Yeah, 1 out of 20.
20 inside. Okay. Oh my god.
20. Wow.
You lah. Will you choose Archer?
No, I don't want to choose Archer. Give Xiu more time to share. Never mind, next session, yes. So next session, she will be sharing more about herself. Yeah.
Oh myself.
Because you are Paladin. So you must share your power to teach. Actually what I want also to share about you, what you have done. That's why your strategy. So now I know, I can be habitual also in a good way. So yeah, that's a strategy.
Do videos with me next time.
This one,
Please commit.
Okay lah, see how lah. Okay, I chose already. I don't know is it Paladin lah.
Archer.
Don't have one.
Don't have is what? Wild card.
Choose again. Choose again. I will take out now.
Archer.
Don't want. Also don't have. Wow. Oh, it's a wild card.
Archer.
Wild card for me. I think this one Eric will like.
I like this.
I believe for Eric one.
Is Eric psychic?
Yeah.
He is
He's psychic.
Has he done the test before?
Yeah. He done the. I don't know. He done the research with me.
Oh, is he before us or
I
what?
think it take about 1 a.m. Then I go back. Eric, are you here?
How many
We talk
hours?
non-stop. Wow, I think we spent about 5 hours.
Eric himself spent 5 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Go
not that
through
bad.
them.
Both of us spent 6 hours.
Yeah, do at the same time. The one I think about 1 a.m. then I go back.
He deserves more attention.
Yeah, so the next one I will be doing psychic. Okay, psychic. I show already, huh? Okay, put back. Thank you.
Okay.
It's not for us to eat. Cannot eat.
It looks real.
Looks real, huh?
Yeah,
I find it
looks
very cute,
real.
lah. That's why I.
You know, just this. Oh my god.
This one next one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So shall we sum up?
Sum up.
So before we sum up, so the 2 characters that we will be sharing in the next Power Up career is Paladin again. More to share.
Yay!
Okay, Paladin, and then the next one is Psychic. Right? Psychic.
Do you want to ask if Eric wants to do the Facebook Live with us?
Yeah, lor. I don't know. Hey, Eric! Haha, yes. Really?
Yes!
You please thumbs up or don't know what. You want to join us?
Oh no!
That will be very fun. Eric, yes, I saw that. Haha, yes.
Special guest!
Special guest, we have special guest, Eric. Eric, okay, huh? You owe me lah, because I 1 a.m. No, I'm joking. I talked to you until 1 a.m.
Now the
What
whole
is
world
it?
knows.
What? When is it? Oh, see when? He agreed already.
Yes.
When is it?
We accommodate to his schedule. We check with him
Yeah, I think
privately.
we talk to you privately. Okay. How to check? Thank you, Chris. Never mind, you can.
Yeah,
You know,
come in lah, come in. Come in.
Okay lah, if I say lah. Okay, how you check your character is you go and download QuestLife, right? QuestLife, you just go Google or Play Store, right? So you just type QuestLife, you just install, and then at the upper left corner, right, you see a yellow astronaut. Then you just click on it.
Can you start
This
this
one, no, this one is for the call. So the yellow astronaut is to go to the profile screen. So when you click, you will see your character. So for the talented power is grayed out. So you need to complete that 3 box. So you just click on the pencil icon, right, and then just choose 3 best described traits from there. Then you will review your talented power already. Yeah, so you can find out your character and your talented power. So if your character and talented power have psychic or paladin, then there's some attributes on these 2 characters. Okay, so this one. Wait, I want to ask you about this one.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the course right? So
That you have developed, right?
yeah, so and then this course will come with this one.
Can you tell us more about your course?
I don't want to say
What I
much.
say?
Okay this one is really to understand more about the characters, right? I'll be sharing more in depth about these characters, and then I'll teach you how you use this character to find more about other people. So it really benefit a lot on me Yeah. So that's why I want to share to more people.
Yeah. So just now I was reading through this report, and I find it very interesting because we get to know the power, the talents within a person, and then what the person is suitable for, what career is suitable for. So I don't know about you, but then when I talk to people, my colleagues, they tell me that when they are 20s, 30s, they don't know what they want to do. They don't know what they want in life. They don't know what's their purpose. But I thought this is actually a very good quick start where you can actually help to narrow down their scope, their search, right, based on what they're good at. Yeah. So instead of going through life with a lot of experimentation and going through a lot of hard knocks, right, this is actually something that can help to quick start and in the right directions. Because once you have actually identified the right directions, then you can churn ahead. if you don't have clarity in what you like, want in life, right? Then it will be very difficult. You just waste time searching now. And time is a valuable asset which cannot be bought now.
Really. So time is everything.
Yeah.
And this one I'm quite proud.
Can see that.
Yeah, I'm quite proud of this one.
Yeah, it's really good.
See, so this one really customized. So I really see all the characters with the power. You all know that the characters already 500 permutation. Don't say about the power. So I really see the whole thing and then to do out this one. So this one is, if you go for the course, you will get this one free. Yeah, free. And then even Miao-Ling, I need to talk about Miao-Ling. Miao-Ling don't know here.
Miao-Ling is your co-founder.
Yeah, Miao-Ling is my co-founder who actually helped to develop the QuestLife also. I think she did a lot of hard work on that also. And then thankfully I got her, we see the same vision. Yeah, and then through books also, through authors, I get to know her.
Because we all share the same publisher.
This always up.
Yeah, I think the universe links us up now.
So she actually told me, she saw already, she also, wow, very good. Wow. Then she asked me to do change, must put different color. This one is really very good. I said, it's really good. Sometimes I don't know. Then she said, hey, wow, you are really giving a lot of value. You should put no, this is really premium. I said, okay, I don't know. So okay,
it's colored print also. Wow.
Yeah, it's not colored print. So, and she said, this one really have to give to those who really come. We even would want to print for them. Really, you want okay.
How much is it cost? How much sign up?
397, early bird 397.
And it comes free with this.
A lot more other things.
What's in this course that I'll be getting?
This one, okay. So this one really I customize. This one I spend really 3 days, 4 days, or more than that to come up all the details.
Where? What do you mean? Each report is customized and you spend 3 days doing it?
Yeah. That's why
that's a lot of hard work.
But you see, I enjoy doing. That's why when you really know about your talent and your mission, this one is not work to you. I enjoy doing. I really tell Miao-Ling, hey, this one is I enjoy, you let me do. I'm very curious. One of the trend. I'm very curious, why this person will be like that? So I'm enjoying.
Okay.
Like how I teach, I also enjoy. That's why I tell Miao-Ling, you must give me a role in QuestLife to teach. I need to be in teacher role. I enjoy teacher role. So for her, I know her talent also. So she's very good in technologies. Then I say, you focus on the technology side. So for me, I'm a researcher, educator, author, and I teach. So this whole part is my role. So you see, we are very clear what is our role. So interesting. So yeah, this one is very good. I'm going to share. Because I feel proud.
I cannot imagine this. 3 days on my report. I mean, it's a lot of passion. $300 for
one full day, and there's a lot other like coaching and also this one. This one you see, I talk about overview of the whole your career options, your ideal workplace, your mission. So this one nobody will tell you because this is what I ask. What's the purpose of my life? So I don't want to make it so purpose so scary. So it's like a game mission. So that's why I say, what is my mission? So now I'm very clear what is my mission. Then also, how you put everything together to achieve your mission, and then how you work in teams, and then leadership. That's why she's the best leadership coach.
Thank you.
And then communication, and then making decision, and also managing change. And then the most powerful one is how you manage conflicts. Yeah, I think this is really
real.
Yeah, really managing conflict. And I'm not talking about outer yet. I'm saying about internal conflict. And a lot of tools out there is telling me about external. But I guess the most important, like just now what I say totally agree. Like you should be your own leader first, because you are settling your self-conflict first before you can help others. And then this one, how you build your self-awareness. It's all about awareness. This is what I believe. That's why I say self-awareness.
You want to end off with the 3 things that you taught me yesterday? Or is it that you want to keep it for other occasion?
I'm okay to share. Then the one I have to pull.
Okay,
Okay, never mind. I just verbally.
okay.
So if you come for my class, I will share this more details. So how do we come to that? Okay
I don't know, you just came. I benefited a lot yesterday from the
I
sharing.
only share to a few people, right? A few people that I quite close with. Then 3 lah, but in Chinese, English not yet I have think of. So in Chinese lah. So the first level, this one is I realized after I went for the Penang trip, 2018, right? So I have this insight lah, you know. So the first level I think cannot see.
Cannot see, yeah.
It's okay.
Cannot see?
I think that one, that camera, we got a lot of camera. Sorry, I keep not looking at this part. Okay, so we have a lot of camera. I keep looking at the camera. So the first level, which I am actually like what Xiu and Mel Ling and the rest who are very close with me lah. You know who you are. Know what I'm doing, and I already. She told me I'm already ahead of time. I don't know how you know. So she had this, feeling lah, you know, right? So I already done a lot. Then I realized nobody understand war. So I need to, I need to pull back. I need to start at the very beginning, right? Although I'm already finished, my whole thing is already finished. But I need to go back to the very first stage. It's because a lot of educators come to me, they never play game. They never play game. So I need to teach them how to become a gamer before you really become a game character. So there's a few levels in my Buddhist book. Actually, I mentioned I was too far away, and then I need to pull myself back lah. So first level is the 3 one. I don't want to go into detail. The 3 one is right. I don't know you can see, but I think it's 知我，知道的知啦。知我 cannot see it's okay. 知我 so 知我知道自己 So you must understand yourself. English. So you must understand yourself first. That's why you need to understand your characters. Like how you play a game, right? So you need character avatar, right, to play a game. And then very interesting is what character you are, what character you choose, will determine how you play or how you experience the game. Like for example, if I'm a paladin or archer, if I'm a paladin, I always protect. But I will also fight if that person sort of invade, right? So that person, it's a very different experience. So you need to find out your characters first. That's why it's 知我.
Yeah, my Chinese not very good now. I got it.
知我. Oh, 3 camera no play. Okay, so 知我, the next one is.
Okay, then you talk. While I write, you can talk.
So the next one is the next level that one person can go to is 自我. So it's actually 不是 ego 自我 but is 自然的我 自我 is also awareness, right? It's about awareness, self-awareness, and this one acceptance, and also your natural self, your nature self, because I believe we are from the nature. We are all from the nature, right? So what you can do is gel back to the nature, right? So are we saving the environment? Are we helping the animals? All this. So this is, if you are there, you are at your second level already. 自我. Then the last one.
Do I share or not? You say not everybody's ready.
I mean, okay, share lah.
I have no more paper to write on. Okay, then there's. Okay.
So this one is.
That is the 最高境界.
Yeah, I think Susu said very profound. Then I don't know really. So I think this also helped me in 2018. Yeah, so this one. Can see or not? Yeah. So it's 无我. That means what is the meaning is you don't think about yourself. Because the first level, know about yourself. We human are limited. Okay, we are, because of our physical. When we get old, we have a lot of boundary. We have a boundary, but you must know where is a boundary, right? So after that, how to break through this boundary? Break through this boundary is you need to gel back to the Mother Earth, right, nature. But what you can actually go more of. That means is 无我. That means the whole universe. So that is the 3 level.
That's what we are doing now, right?
Yeah.
That we are, despite our fear, we are still on Facebook Live for almost an hour.
Very good, and almost an
Yeah.
hour. So I think we need to put 1 hour. Okay lah, I think
it's about lunch also.
yeah, lunch also. I think everyone is hungry already. Oh, Ivan, thank you for watching. I think again that 3 level I will slowly educate on. 自我, 自我 and 无我. So again, once you not focus yourself, there's no boundary. Again, this one profound.
So
Once you
we will leave people with this thought first, then we
Yes.
come back again
Yes.
and we can touch more on this.
So again is once you don't think about yourself, there's no boundary, there's no limit. Okay, we shall leave this. Let them digest.
Cutting thoughts.
So digest about some time. Then we arrange with Eric. Okay, don't know when. Then we'll let you all know lah. Okay.
Want to listen because you have to interact with those people also.
Yeah. So you all want to let us know. When you all want to watch the next episode. Our next episode.
Not Paladin, not.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think Chris mentioned something.
So I'm some other character. Should I listen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Chris asked a very good question.
The cameraman Chris actually gave us a very good idea because I think from what I understand from you earlier on, right, is that everyone has this 10 unique characteristics and talents within us. So although today we only talk about Paladin and Archer, but then these characteristics and talents is already existing within every one of us. So that's why we talk about it. Whatever we talk about is applicable to all of us, and we're going to cover the next few characters and talents in the next few episodes.
And then for those who, even if you feel that you are not right, but it's good that you get to know all these things so that then you know how to interact with the other person.
Yeah. Or parents dealing with children.
Yeah. So for me, I really this helped me a lot to stand in other perspective to see things.
Career.
Yeah, especially in the career. That's why power up your career.
Yeah.
Like work with them. Yeah, like what Chris mentioned. Not just your boss but your colleague, and most important your team, very close team members, right? Maybe handling some projects. You need to, how can you best work together, right? So I believe working together in a harmony, you can really achieve a lot of things because you are not like end up you need to counsel the person, then you are not focusing the most important thing, right? So I guess that is what you can take away, from what we have discussed today.
Analysis, right? Sometimes you can even use this analysis for your interviewees. Let them do the test, then you know them already very well before the interview.
Come in.
This is my thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should end.
Yeah, I think we should end.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
tuning in.
Have a good lunch, and we'll see you all.
See you soon.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Me too.
我帮你打那个字。
不要开始。